Hello, everybody. As you may know, my name is Dwayne Evans, and you may see me with our brothers here. We're all together on the Rhythm and Reason podcast, giving the monologue. And I want to just say thank you all for tuning in every week. This is our season finale for this season, season two. It's been a great season. We've had so many topics and so many discussions full of fruitful nature, and we hope to see you next season. We want to extend our love, and not only from me, but from the brothers as well. We love you, and we hope to see you next season. Brothers,
We love you. We
Thank
hope to see you next season.
thank y'all for watching and being with us every Saturday, man. We really appreciate it. We're grateful for y'all. Saying? We love y'all. We hope that we inspire y'all to go chase our dreams, every day, one step at a time. Saying? Love from the Rhythm and Reason Podcast.
Love you guys.
hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another edition of the Rhythm and Reason Podcast. You just saw us on our monologue, but here we are again. As you may notice, we are missing a few brothers, or rather, we are just missing two brothers, uh, Devin and Josh, because it's brother Devin's birthday, and
Happy
I
birthday,
can't
brother
remember.
Dev.
Evan.
I can't remember. Yes, happy birthday to brother Devin, and I can't remember the engagement that Josh had to do, but he is.
Yeah, family is out.
Oh, he had family gathering, so he's busy for this week's episode. But we hope to see him next season, and you will see them next season as we go forth. Otherwise, I'd like to say I'll be taking Devin's spot, of course, filling in for him, and definitely filling in for Josh as well. But be that as it may, um, we're not getting into field of vision, but we're going to be getting into our interview of a very talented person. Her name is Monique Miller. She's a music enthusiast, and I've found her to be a very, very interesting person in the short time that I've had to meet her. When asked about what her bio would be, she said, I'm just a person who loves all kinds of music. I love harmonies and also a great message. She's definitely a nice person, and here's an image of her as she comes forth. But my brothers of Rhythm and Reason, please greet warmly our guest, Monique Miller.
Hey, you guys, how are y'all?
You all right? How you?
Hello,
Good.
hello.
Thank you for having me.
No
But thank
problem.
you for coming on.
Oh, no problem. No problem. My pleasure.
Yes, thank you for coming on. We were really enthused when I was told that you were coming on. I said, "Well, shucks. Well, we got to put together some questions or some of the other, so you could definitely we can ask you all we can." So,
Okay, I'll try to ask them to the best of my ability.
yes, indeed, we're going to split up all of our questions among all of us. It's not that many questions. It's just 10, just five, six rather. So we're gonna. I'm gonna start off by asking the first question. First question:
Okay.
what's one song that changed your life or made you fall in love with music?
Ooh. Well, I would say Earth, Wind, and Fire's Burning Bush. That song actually was my introduction to actually with open ears, like the production, the horns, the harmonies, the message, of course, from what I said in my bio. And I was just intrigued ever since. So I would say Burning Bush from the Spirit album of Earth, Wind, and Fire. That was my introduction.
Okay, excellent. All right, I'm gonna ask Brother Marcus ask this next one, my brother.
Okay,
And we'll go down the list.
got you. You mentioned loving harmonies. What's your favorite vocal harmony of all time?
Oh, geez. It's so many. I would like to, well, for one, I would say Love's in Need of Love Today. How the song starts off with the harmonies is amazing. I want to say Imagination, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I have so many. So, um, hmm, let's see. I have another one that's a good harmony song. I want to say Enchantment. It's You That I Need. That's
Come on, right
that's a
there.
good. That's a jam right there. So any harmonies, like my ears are open.
Hmm.
You should try Silly Love Song by them.
Silly Love Song got that on the vinyl. I love that song. Love it. I love Enchantment. Period. They're so
Yeah.
underrated that
Yes,
it's
they are.
ridiculous. It's
They definitely need
ridiculous.
more love.
PJ Johnson is amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
indeed. I definitely agree with that one. Terrence, would you don't mind asking this question right here, my brother?
All right. When you say you love all kinds of music, what genres do you find yourself going back to the most?
I have to say, like 70s R&B is like my go-to. I mean, I can be gospel one day, and then I'll go to yacht rock another day, and then I'll go to the classical R&B. Then I'll go to the 80s. I mean, it's all over the place, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, but my go-to is the 70s R&B.
I love the
Okay.
70s too. I love the 70s groups too. The music, the production, all of it.
Yes.
Then
Yeah,
let's
I mean, they were so original.
Them '70s groups were good. Them '70s groups are good.
They were they were so ahead of their time. Yeah.
Yes,
Correct.
indeed. I'll say, uh, especially uh, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You can't get nowhere, man. I don't know any song that they don't have that is not a hit, uh,
Exactly. Or should have been a hit.
or should
It should
be.
have been a
it should have
single.
been a hit.
Yeah, it's excellent, excellent. We're gonna move along to the next question. Oops, shucks. 1 second. Okay, here's the next question, brother
Can you
Art.
name? I got you.
Mm.
Can you name a song with a powerful message that really speaks to you?
Um, sure. I can. I mean, it's gonna be Earth, Wind, and Fire, of course. It's between Earth, Wind, and Fire and Stevie. I'll give you two songs. One would be That's the Way of the World. Um, two for Stevie, I would say Have a Little Talk with God. That's I feel like that's a perfect message because everybody needs to talk to God every once in a while, at least every day. And with Earth, Wind, and Fire, they're preaching to you how the way of the world is. You come with the heart of gold, but then sometimes you turn cold. So
Mhm.
yeah,
That is a bar. That's a bar right there. I need to write
it's
that
a
one down.
bar. It's a
Amen. I'm not gonna lie,
it's
we're
a
gonna use
bar.
You know, I'm gonna use that.
that.
Right. All right. Let's get to number 5. I'll ask this one.
Okay.
How do you think music brings people together, especially when it has a strong message?
Oh, now that's I don't know how I can answer that. I mean, with music, it's crazy how it can like it got us together. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It's like I can't describe it. Like I don't know if it's the melody, the message, the beat, it's everything, you know. I
Yeah.
can't really answer that because it's crazy how, the music community comes together when it comes to music. It's a beautiful thing. So I mean, I can't really answer that because it's so many, it's so many answers. The music, the melody, the tone, the message. It's a lot.
And it's
No
so
one
many.
can explain what music does. Music is it just does it. No one can
It's
explain
just a
how they
chain
how it does
reaction.
it. It
Music
just
just
does it.
puts you in the mind, you know.
It's just a chain reaction. Once you hear
You listen to a
that
song,
melody,
you listen to a song and be motivated.
you
Right.
listen to that melody or that beat drop, and that gets you in the right mood every time.
It's over. It's
Right.
over.
Just in the right mood. Sometimes you gotta put the stank face on and be like,
What?
damn.
And,
Like,
it, and it's so many.
okay, I
And it's
get
so
it.
many people who make music with different, understandings and with different messages they're trying to push. I was just listening to Nikki Giovanni, uh,
Mm,
some of the albums that she pushed out in the '70s. Gee
yeah.
whiz, talk about an artist who started in poetry, but can
Hmm.
make her poetry go along with some gospel music that along the same line of her poetry. I mean, what a masterpiece. That's how I
Yeah.
describe it. It's a masterpiece.
There
So
you go.
yes, indeed.
I agree.
This last question I'm going to give to Jamarcus, and here it is.
Whew. If you could, if you could create the perfect song, what elements would it have to include?
Okay. First off, it has to come. Of course, it has to come with a message. I want to be in deep thought when I listen to music. You know what I'm saying? I want. I I want to be in deep thought. I want to be like, dang, that spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I want harmonies. I want key changes. I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want that type of element. And I feel like today's music is missing that. There's nobody knows about key changes. Nobody like knows about choruses and vamps and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's very just, you know, get it out there. So of course I want messages, I want harmonies, I want key changes, I want real instruments. You know what I'm saying? I want the real deal.
Yeah, I think it's so easy for us to get caught up in that watered down stuff because
It's a
like we
trend.
Mhm.
like it's a trend for everyone to come out and make music for like fun. Like it's cool to have fun music, but like
True.
we also need that music that brings that message. You know what I'm saying? To spread that word, that joy.
Yeah, I don't
I
want to
think
hear. I've been a down bitch with you. I could clap my ass. I can. I got. You know what
Now,
I'm saying?
now,
I
now,
like it.
Yeah.
It's
now,
cool
hold
for
up. Now that,
going
that costs
out.
money. That costs money.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to. You know what I'm saying? I want to go in deep thought.
Yeah.
I want to hear about your body parts and what color it is. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
god,
I'm
Yeah.
just. I'm just
Uh,
saying. Oops.
I feel like I feel like
My
everybody now is making music. I feel like everybody now is making music to go viral. No one's really
yeah,
making it for the love of it.
It's TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
TikTok.
yeah.
Even though,
Now
you know what
some
I'm saying, sometimes it sounds good or whatever, but at the same time, I'm just like, it's like, I wouldn't buy the album. I'll put it that way. You know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
even
I'll just download that song if I'm feeling it.
And it's crazy because
Yeah,
people
wouldn't buy
people
the
barely
album.
making albums now too. Everybody just focusing on like the quick make singles. I call
Yeah,
them.
they just put out singles.
Exactly. Because like I feel like when we were growing up, you know what I'm saying, we had CDs and cassettes, you know, but what I was more turned on than anything was opening up the CD and going through the booklet and seeing who did what, who was the background singer, who wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like we don't have that anymore because everything is just
It's
like
there you
condensed.
go.
It's just condensed down into one thing. You know.
and
Right.
on top of that,
Yeah.
everybody just copying and pasting off of somebody else, so there's nothing original happening. There's no
Exactly. And you know
originality.
what? I'm kind of iffy with the sampling thing because I like sometimes you can actually learn from sampling. Like, dang, that's what I got that from. That's the great part about it. But then the other part with sampling is just like,
If you
this
sample
what we
something
doing?
wrong,
This what
if you
we
sample
doing?
something
Sometimes,
Like,
wrong,
sometimes leave it
it can lead
alone.
to it.
Sometimes don't touch it. Sometimes just don't touch it. Leave it
Yeah, just
alone.
leave the song alone. Like
yeah,
sometimes some
sometimes certain masterpieces don't need to be touched.
yes, like nothing, not everything. Man in the Mirror did not need a remix.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I didn't even know they remade it. Like,
I didn't, you know, I didn't
Who remixed
yeah.
Man in the Mirror?
Female rapper.
it was some female
You know,
rapper.
right.
Yeah.
She remixed it to make it like a hood classic, and it just was not. That's not what the song's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be.
It's
That's supposed to be a
message for
hood
you
classic.
to look at yourself and make the change for the better. You know, it, but now you hear it and it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I got niggas for days and I can fuck your baby daddy. It's like what?
and they ain't got nothing to do with the sample.
Like Michael be rolling
Yeah,
over right now.
Michael not having fun. That he's not having fun with that one.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you, man. You know, you got to be careful in today's society, but you also got to be aware, and that's definitely why we invited you on. We know you was gonna have some good takes about this music, so we're so at least these questions. So we're so glad you accepted the invitation, and
Oh, of
we hope to have
course.
you back next season.
Oh, okay. I'm with it.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
I'm with it. Thank y'all so much. I love what y'all got going on here. It's great. And it's the fact that y'all started off with a prayer. I love that. So y'all
Amen.
keep doing what y'all doing.
To God
Seriously.
be the glory.
Thank
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we wish you peace, and wherever you go, take peace with you.
Yes.
All right. Same to y'all.
Peace.
Thank
Have a nice
you.
day, man.
Have a good one.
You also.
You too.
Bless you.
It's so good to have
He's awesome.
guests. So good to have guests. She was an awesome guest.
She had great takes, man.
Yeah,
She
she
did
was-
have great takes. Don't forget to follow her on Instagram one more time. Her name is Monique Miller. Follow her on Instagram if you can, and find that. I'll leave it up for a little bit, but it's Monique Millie Miller.
It's right
Uh,
down the bottom, y'all. Go
Right
check her
down.
out.
Check
Right
her
here.
out and make sure to give her a holler.
Yep.
We're moving along. We're going to get to our announcements for today. What is our announcement? We don't have Devin. I'm just kidding.
We all got Devin today, y'all, but you know, we
Yep.
still gonna kick it.
They already know. I already explained
Bro.
that. We don't have Devin, so I'll be the announcements guy. Somebody got to say the famous.
You know what I'm saying? Where the
Hey,
music
what we
at, man?
playing? Where's the music?
You gotta drop the
Oh,
beat for
Here's
us,
the
man.
music.
Oh, here's the music.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh yeah.
We back
What?
with one more episode for y'all.
Hold on. Let me get my guys together.
Y'all know what we doing, y'all.
All right.
Here we go with the announcement. Happy
Happy birthday to Jackie Jackson.
Jackson.
to Jackie
Jackson
Jackson.
family. Jackson 5.
Happy
Jackie
birthday,
Jackson
Jackie.
of the Jackson 5 and the Jacksons.
The oldest Jackson.
Happy heavenly birthday to Tyrone Davis, Mr. Straighten It Out.
Tyrone Davis.
Just so I can change
If I
my
could turn back the hands of time, I think, does he sing that song?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make sure. I know somebody's gonna call me on it. Happy birthday to Johnny Taylor, Soul Heaven.
Last
Johnny Taylor. Yes, Lord. Happy birthday.
He also sings Disco Lady and what's the other one? Next person. Happy birthday to Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, man.
Christopher
Happy
Brown.
birthday.
Christopher Maurice Brown.
One of the best dancers today.
Living legend right now.
One of the best dancers today.
Happy birthday to Jimmy Ruffin.
Jimmy Ruffin.
Who's up the road.
And hard. Yes.
Oh my God, Jimmy's so underrated.
Yes, he is. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
my brother Devin.
And the
Happy
man.
birthday, Devin.
Hello, bro.
Mr. Devin. Get low to
Who
this
is
guy.
the master
Look at this fresh guy right here. Look at
who
this
works
guy.
diligently
Look
every
right.
week.
Look right. Send
Devin works diligently every week to make sure that we have announcements and a song of the day. So we are so grateful for him and in his dedication. And we're grateful for everybody. You know, not only Devin, not only myself, RJ works diligently with the music. He's over whomever sings every week.
Well, it's not just me. I can't just take all the credit.
I'm,
It's me.
I'm getting to him. But if you want to take that initiative, you certainly can.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to take this time to shout out my brothers in recent rendition for helping me, throughout helping getting the music and performances down and stuff like that. Because it's hard, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we've been diligently practicing, making sure everything right, it sound great. So thank y'all. Thank you, my brothers.
I got some prepared for y'all for the season premiere in a few months. So, gonna be ready for that.
And also, brother Jamarcus, who's in charge of marketing and taking care of getting people onto the show. He's been in control of that as far as just introducing himself and bringing people onto the show. So
Hold on, wait a second. Dwayne, you got your camera on and you ain't got no haircut? I'm shook, bro. I'm shook,
no,
bro.
it's my regular hair. But anyway,
Bro got the camera on with no haircut. Look at him.
I had to
Jamarcus,
get my cut. I came from the before.
Jamarcus definitely he does a good job with that.
Jamarcus is hands down one of the best promoters on the planet.
Because he'll promote everybody. I'm telling you.
If y'all can
he'll
see how
call
many
everybody.
messages,
He'll
if y'all
call
can see
your
how many
mom,
messages I got just by this
You
guy.
know what? Dwayne deleted half of it. Half of the messages.
That's because you use my telephone number. I
So,
told
yeah, that's true.
I told you don't use my telephone
Bruh.
number, so we went
And
through it.
Jamarcus was picking up famous people. Like, bro, them people not coming over here.
Yeah,
It don't
I
matter
know.
though, because Jamarcus gonna
Yeah.
Bro, Jamarcus will hit up Michael Jackson estate. What are they gonna
But
do?
I tell you
Michael
what.
Jackson
would.
State.
You
No,
would do something like that. Yes, you
no.
would. Yes, you would.
I mean, I
He
probably
hit
probably message Paris Jackson.
Jamarcus, I appreciate
This guy.
the attempts, brother. I appreciate the attempts, my brother. They would definitely very,
I'm not gonna lie.
They wouldn't.
very bold of you.
They wouldn't come on. They wouldn't come on.
I'm not gonna lie, Jamarcus, because of you, bro, we had some of our best guests to date come on this podcast, bro.
I mean, you
So
did
we
get
really
Alexander
appreciate it.
Morris of the
Who
fourth.
is it real?
That was
And
like,
that-
just
and that
like
was
out of
real.
nowhere. I texted him. I didn't know he would respond.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God works in mysterious ways, man.
Yeah, God does works in mysterious ways. God is
Yes,
good
he
all
is.
the time.
All the
Yes, he
time,
is.
God is good.
Yes, he is. Now we're going to get to the song of the day.
Oh snap!
The song of the day.
You're my best.
All right. The song of the day today is Zapp and Roger. I heard it through the grapevine. Now that's a good one. That's a good one. And that was handpicked by our brother Devin. So I heard it through the grapevine. I guess you wondered how I knew about your plans to make me blue.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. I heard it through the grapevine. That's the song of the day. Check it out and give it a listen. And I guarantee you won't regret it.
I'm not gonna lie, we be giving y'all some peak music selections every week.
Every.
We are slowly putting y'all on to great music.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, I'll say this much. Given that we have our what you call that song selection now,
Yes.
I didn't forget this time.
Oh my God! Only for the season finale.
For the season finale,
Only took it to the season finale.
The season finale only.
For the finale only.
Every other time.
Every other time, my mind.
Every other time.
We got a special.
Small
We got a
victories.
special one. We got a special one for you, brother. Josh will be performing. Oh, Josh is not here. Josh is not here. But he is here. He is here. Yes, brother Josh has provided a video. Of
What's up,
himself,
everybody?
and he's going to be
Today's
singing.
song that I'm going to be singing
Yeah,
is
you played it.
Here we go.
Love is Just Like a Baseball Game by The Intruders. Love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're out. Up to bat, I thought I hit a love run. But to my surprise, I found I didn't hit nothing. She threw her love so fast, she put me in a daze. Never knew that love could come so many ways. Strike 1, she took me by surprise, right in front of my eyes. Strike 3, oh, I was out, without a doubt, I was out. Oh, love. 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out. Whether you win or lose, I said love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're out. Oh, everybody's got to pay some dues. Oh, I'm up to bat. I'm gonna try love one more time. I really love this girl, and I'm gonna make her mine. I ain't never won when I played a baseball game. Now I see that love and baseball are just the same. Strike 1, oh, she did it again. Looks like I'm never gonna win. Strike 3, oh, I was out, without a doubt, I was out. Oh, love. 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out. Whether you win or lose, I say love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're out. Oh, everybody's got to pay some dues. You got to pay some dues. Oh, love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out. Whether you win or lose, I say love, love, love. 3 strikes, you're out. Everybody's got to pay some dues. One more time, y'all. Love is just like a baseball game. 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, you're out. Whether you win or lose. Love, love, love. 3 strikes, you're out. Everybody got to pay some dues. That was Love is Just Like a Baseball Game by The Intruders. See you later, Rhythm and Reason Podcast.
And that was our brother, Joshua Tresvant Benson Hall. And we're so grateful that he was able to video record that and bring it on to our podcast. I said, man, Joshua, I saw that last night. I said, my brother, yo, he can sing. And he, at least
My brother did his thing, man.
And he can sing how he can, man. So definitely appreciate it.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
brother did his thing.
Right on to the next part of the show. We have Rhythmic Words with Jamar.
Dang. You just put me on a spot just like that. But is it okay if I just read about well two poetries, two
Go
poems?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, moving on once again. Moving on with your life. Moving on once again with your life. It's the same thing that's real hard forgetting about what happened in your life. Will you miss him or you won't? Will you miss the memories you had of the person or even the bad memories? Moving on once again. Moving on, moving on, moving on. What's the point of moving on with your life? But people from your life comes back, then leave in a short minute. All the mistakes you made, you're still regretting. Moving on once again. Moving on or just living in the past. Moving on once again. Moving on once again. Moving on with life, like always, once again.
Excellent.
I got a
Oh,
second,
you weren't done?
last one.
Oh.
Don't rush in too much. Don't rush in too much. When you're rushing into something that you can't handle, like rushing into a relationship, you're going into knowing you've got to calm down. Give it some time and give it some patience. It will happen or it won't. Don't rush in too much. Don't rush in too much. Rushing through it could make you or break you that you couldn't even imagine. Don't rush in too much. When you're rushing through a lot of stuff in your life, you might forget about what you had or of what will you become. Don't rush in too much of what you're doing in life. That's it. Just makes your mind go away.
Excellent poem.
Thanks,
Great
man.
poems to Marcus, man. He blows
What
me away.
what was
Marcus, I know you want to. Go ahead and throw the book. Go ahead and throw the book real fast.
I had about four more. Four more. It's the season finale, man. Might
I know
as well.
you might as well. Go ahead, throw the book. Go ahead, throw the book. Let's throw the book time.
Go ahead. Yup.
There you go.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you go. Talk your mess, boy.
brother Rob put in the comments amazing poem. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for it. Thank you, brother.
What's
Thank
up,
you.
Thanks
Rob?
for watching,
We love you, man.
Robert, man.
We love you.
Thanks for
Big
watching,
love,
Rob, man.
Rob.
We love you, bro.
Uh excellent. So what was behind the poems for today?
Okay. Behind the poems of what I wrote, don't rush in too much. Mostly, don't rush in too much. Is like we have relationships with people, whether it's dealing with women, and also other friendships. Friendships come and go. I think we rush in too much. We just text too much. Never give it a time. Never give it patience of what we're doing, and also moving on once again. I think sometimes us as human beings, we don't we we tend we attend to move on with our lives, but at the back of our minds, we just really thinking of our past life and how can we change now, you know, and just overcoming our fears and trying to set to our goals. Even though if we fail again, we got to do it again and again, and that's just life, man. We got to do it again and again, and also I'm gonna miss you guys doing this every Saturday at the same time. It gives me real great courage at the same time. Hey, I've been back to back tired at the same time and just going through some stuff. And I really love this podcast. When it first went on, I loved it. It was great. It was real great. It was funny going to that first episode of season 2. Funny, funny. But at the same time, it seems like it seems like therapy right now when I'm talking to you guys. But it seems like as time go by fast, you know, and of my thought, I kept on thinking like, oh, it's not fun anymore. But now I've realized that this podcast is very much a gift that keeps me going in life, and I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful.
Thank you for you too, man.
Thank you for you as
Yeah,
well.
just call me Dr. T.
Dr. T.
Just call me Dr. T. Hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
here
saying.
for all of your problems. I'm here to hear all your problems.
No joke though. This podcast we've had our ups and downs with the podcast, but we always find a way to pull through it and give
Especially when
it our
Devin wanted
best.
some host. He kept on being angry. Don't get angry at me, Devin. He wanted
I
he
even just
wanted he wanted
said,
hosts. He wanted a lot of hosts. Like every time he would say, like, who's gonna be our host? Like, we don't have a host.
man, not even just Devin. It's been a couple of times that people that got on this podcast that y'all don't know, but we were mad at each other. It's been a couple of times I done got on this podcast. I don't want to hear about what none of y'all got to talk about. But then when you get on here, everybody start laughing and joking. You start to you forget about it for a little bit, you
Yeah,
know.
we do.
Or somebody will do something like crazy on the podcast. You'll be like, you know what? I got you when we get off here. And I don't be lying. When we get off here, people be getting cussed out now. It's all love and all that. It's all love. But they know people get cussed out over here now. But let's see, Arkansas makes problems. So
JC, why you like
this
that?
guy, this guy,
JC.
I think he froze. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I
Oh,
think he
Yeah,
froze.
he was going. I didn't
I
know what
thought,
was going on,
I
but he
thought he
was
was
just
pissed
stuck. I
off
was like,
or something.
He was just sitting there like this, cause
He was like,
just sit,
he was still. But
bro.
let's move on.
Y'all. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna move on to this, the next part, the last part of the episode. My observation.
We is fun.
Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
Welcome to another edition of Dwayne's Observation.
The observations of Dwayne.
The observations of Dwayne. I first just like to say that I'm just so proud of every one of us. We've come a long way from our first episode, and we still have a lot of growing to do. And I want to thank all of you brothers for bearing with me through a lot of my ups and downs. And we've been pushing it, and we've been doing it and doing it the best that we can do. So, I'm proud of that. But I also want to say, and with great conviction, that I'm so proud to know each and every one of you. And I'm so glad that God has brought all of us together. And I can't wait to see where He's going to take us. I really can't wait. So I'm in this observation, I really want to talk about friendship. And I want to talk about specifically anxiety. Anxiety, which is something that I've been dealing with, and I can admit it. But it's something that I think it's a human trait. Um, and I also think that anxiety is something that we can't understand always. And so we might trope it in, oh, my nerves are bad. Oh, this is going on, or that is going on. When really the whole time we're fearing for something in the future. And so, that's one of the things that I would say has been one of my greatest challenges, but I have been overcoming it, and it's overcoming it well. So much so that I'm able to speak about it and to tell somebody else about it, and to assess myself about it. Um, and so that's why I think friends are good, especially during the time of anxiety. I found myself, um, oh my God, how am I going to do this thing? What am I going to do? How am I going to make it? Where am I going to go? And the whole time, I haven't had to worry about that in the first place because that hasn't happened. I still have to worry about living life. And so the way I deal with anxiety is I've said I can't control the future. Future is going to happen, but I can't control this moment right now. So I don't throw my hands up. I keep my hands together and I breathe in and I breathe out and I keep making it the best way I know how. And I would ask each and every one of you who is listening to make it on that front. Don't throw your hands up. Don't give up. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And the next time we see you on Dwayne's observations, you'll be happy that you did. That's all I have to say for this week on Dwayne's observation. But I want to say, don't throw your hands up. Don't give up. But also, when you use your hands, use it for something good. Use it to take the initiative to do something right. And use your hands, use your mind, and use your body as a vehicle, as a force for good. If whatever religion you find yourself in, do that and do it well. I want to open up the floor to my brothers here. Do you have any thoughts before we do the last the last
little
song?
bit.
Yeah, I got it. I got
Uh, I'll
thoughts.
say something. I'll say something. I could agree with you with the whole anxiety thing. You know what I'm saying? Worrying about the future. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot, especially when you have so many plans you want to get done. You know what I'm saying? It could take a real toll on you if you don't talk to somebody about like what you got going on up here. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we all still human. We all gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah,
Even you know what I'm saying? Even if you feel like nobody's gonna listen, still try to find somebody to speak to. Because if you want, I don't want none of our supporters to hold none of their feelings in. You know what I'm saying? Find a healthy way to express yourself. You know what I mean? Find healthy ways to, whether that being go to the gym, singing. Singing for me is personally therapy. That's personal therapy for me. Singing, writing, performing. You know what I'm saying? That's personal therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Try to find a way to express yourself creatively and efficiently, and most importantly, try to stay safe while doing it.
Yeah.
yeah. I got something to say. I do agree with RJ and also you, Dwayne. I've had anxiety since I think around 2016, not knowing what it was. I still got
Mm.
anxiety now, and it's been a such a guilt trip for me, like feeling guilty of what
All day
I
long.
said because I've been like, I've been like reading Bible verses, getting in with God, and it seems like, dealing with work and everything else, and it just seems like, people just it seems like all the hate comes right on you, and you just don't want the devil to come right inside you to fill with a bunch of hate, jealousy, anger. And you're thinking about anxiety, it's pretty real. And also you got to stay safe, especially nowadays of what RJ said. Yeah, you got to really know your you got to really know your, I'm trying to say that word, your surroundings. You've got to know your surroundings of where you're at, because it's dangerous nowadays. You're completely right about anxiety. We all do for anxiety, and also, talking to people and trying to get to know people without them judging you, even though they're going to judge you anyway. They might want to be your friend, they might not, but that's life, and we got to deal with it.
The only person who can judge you is God.
Mm.
Yes.
I got something to say as well. See,
Go ahead.
what I what I think is right. I think a lot of times people get. I'm one of those people. You get caught up in the future so much that like you'll start like making plans and you'll try to do that, and then the slightest little setback, it feel like it take you back 100 paces. It's like a blow to you, and then you just be sitting there, and then that's when it comes in for me. Like, let's say you had a goal set for I'm gonna do this in this many months, and then something happens, and now you behind. You'll sit there and just think you all types of failures, and then everything is just all in your brain. And you just sit there and you're looking around like, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. But like Dwayne says, don't throw your hands up. Just kind of pray on it, yes, but sometimes you need to sit back and just chill. Like stop moving. Just sit back and just lay down. Like just relax your mind. because you always thinking like if you think too hard, you think wrong. If you think too long, you think wrong. So whenever you feel it just coming in on you, bro, just remember take a break sometimes, and remember there's someone doing worse than you, always, and it'll get better. But of course, that's easier said than done because sometimes, sometimes you can't just kind of sit down, but find you a little thing. You don't even have to be just for a long time. Just go on a car ride or something. Just get in your car and just chill. Just go on a car ride or something. That's that's how I feel about it.
I got something to ask you, Terrence.
All
Is
right.
us as human beings, are we scared of the future? Because mostly I think to myself, what am I gonna be in 10 years? Will I have kids? Will I be married? Will I have my own place? You know,
It's
what
a
will
lot of
happen?
pressure.
Are we
Yeah,
scared of the future? The future
I
can
don't.
be scary, bro. The
I'm
future can be
afraid
scary.
of any type of trouble.
The future
The
can be
future,
scary. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's a lot of pressure, especially on the black man to not only succeed, but to be greater. You know what I mean? With everything that's going on, especially in our race. So many, what I'm saying? So many eyes looking for us to fail that we have to overcome. And I'm not gonna lie, that pressure will get to you, but you can't crack.
bro.
You gotta stand there. You gotta stand the pressure. You know what I'm saying? The tough,
You-
I'm saying cold. When you add enough heat and pressure to it, it turns into a diamond, or it could shatter. So you're gonna be a coal, or you're gonna be a diamond. It's only two options.
I think we are scared of the future because, like, when you really think about it, the bums on the street, them crackheads, like at a point in time, they was young and they had all these dreams, and
Yes.
something happened and it takes you left. So sometimes you think about like, damn, am I gonna be one of those? Am I gonna be the
Yeah.
one that fold? Am I gonna be the one that's I have no family? I'm just out on the street one day. Is that gonna be me one day? So yeah, it's natural to
Exactly.
be a little scared. It's
Exactly.
natural to be scared. I say, I mean, yeah, people are we definitely are scared of the future. Everyone is like
Everybody
AI,
is.
And when you talk like
AI.
that, it makes you cry a little bit emotional. Like, ooh, I don't want to be homeless. I just want to,
You just want everything to work
stay
out how you.
young, let everything work out.
Yeah,
But I think one of the things that's kind of comforting to me, well, like I said, what I found solace, what I found peace in is the fact that I can't change it, whether or not it's going to happen. I could do things in order to make sure that it's going differently, but I can't change a hair like the scripture, a single hair like I was just reading. It came to my mind when Terrence was talking about. I think no, when you asked Terrence the question, you said, uh,
Are we
"Why
scared
do
of the
we
future?
worry about the future?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do we worry about the future? And when I heard that, I said something came to my mind about not any of you can change a single hair on your head. That's written. That's what Jesus said to the disciples when he's saying, "Don't swear by oaths. All you need to say is simply yes or no," and that's in Matthew chapter 5, verse 37. But when you said that, that's the first thing that came to my mind, and I think that goes along to what I was saying about not throwing your hands up because you can't control it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it will be, but you will be even if it's B. You know, that's helps me out. So I, the Lord has been good to me on that regard, and I want to
yes.
thank everybody for all of their interjections in this segment. And let's get to the last song. I think we have RJ who
I'm not.
Don't believe he's doing that. I wasn't going to, but sure, why not?
I think we have Terrence doing the last song. So before we sign off, I just want to say thank you for this season of Rhythm and Reason. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Um, Along with my brothers here, one more time, uh, please like, share, and follow our Instagram at Rhythm and Reason Podcast. We're live every Saturday at 6:30 Central Standard Time, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it into
Nah,
the hands.
nah. I ain't gonna lie, I changed my mind.
Oh, you don't want to do it no more?
I'm on the spot.
I just
I can't do a
I
song.
had just gave you a song too. I had just gave you a song too.
Oh, what'd you give me?
I was like,
What'd you
I
give
had
me?
gave you, I told you sing. I had told you sing Touch and Go because I know he's gonna kill it. You know
Oh
all the
God,
words, bro. You know
I
everything.
Well,
do.
first, Terrence, I didn't know I was putting you on the spot, so I
I know
apologize.
that. I know that. I know that. But yeah, I'm I'm on the spot right now.
Well, that's all right. We'll end off like this.
Yeah, we'll end up like this.
Keep the rhythm in your
Wait,
life and the reason in
The
your heart.
reason in your heart.
your
And I
heart.
appreciate everybody for tuning in on behalf of everybody here, at least on behalf of everybody who's not here, and the brothers here. Thank you so very much, and we'll see you next season.
Yes, yes.